Now you should be able to hear me properly without doing crazy stuff. Sorry for destroying your eardrums there. Okay. So, similar formation last one. I've brought in a backbiter instead of two thrashers. I think that's going to do me better. Not quite as defensive on the front line. This guy's going here. This guy's going to be a bit more aggressive. He's going to come in there. Yes. Okay. Shifted around some stats on my Warleader. Everyone else is pretty similar except for switching out one of the backbiters. Okay, what do we got here? We've got an archer on the front line. Oh, say greetings. Or ho there, something like that. Okay, Warhawk's going to be coming in, making a mess. My Warleader's going to eat him, get eaten by him shortly. So I need to reposition so I can stop that from happening. Okay, that'll be fine. I should be able to... Ooh, I could even go super aggressive. Bam, shabam. Okay. So what I'm doing is counteracting his aggressively placed Warhawk by running in and breaking as much armor as possible. Knocking off 4. And then my Axemaster will go in and get off a hit for 4, dropping him to 12. So then he's not too much of a threat. What else am I going to be doing? I want to run my backbiters around, do some crazy stuff. So, need to get... He's got 3 archers, so good thing I brought in that extra backbiter. Gonna have to do some work. It's weird that he's got the low armor Sky Striker in the most vulnerable position. It's a little odd. Ooh, let's have a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my guess is she placed it right there to protect him. So I am going to walk slightly differently. Spend an extra willpower. Gets there. Goes for an attack and also pumps it. Doing 5, dropping him to 11. It's even safer. Okay, so now the Warhawk isn't an immediate threat. He will be a threat once I start taking some armor damage. Right now, he's not a huge threat. Can Whirlwind, deal 2 damage to this guy, 1 damage to this guy. No splash. So that's fine. So now I need to focus on the archers. The high armor archers are a concern. The low armor archer, if I can get 1 backstab in, I'll be fine. I don't actually have any break on my Warleader anymore. Actually took off all his break to give him some more strength and armor, so that way I've just got more overall stats on my team, so my build's less risky, it's more safe, and it means even if I play badly I can still win games just by having more stats than my opponent. It's effective, I don't know. It's what I've been doing a little bit recently. I can't say it's great, I can't say it's bad, but it does the job. Okay, I can't really do anything with this backbiter right now. So I just want to put him somewhere where he's not going to get too much in the way. Okay, he's going to be directly in the way there, but that's fine. Let the Warhawk have his spin. So that armor break was pretty good. Means the Warhawk's going to do a ton of damage to him. I'm mainly going to use this guy for armor break from here on out. That was my plan originally anyway. I'm actually going to punt this guy forwards if I can. 1, 2, 3. No, because my Axeman is right in the way because I had to. So what I'm going to do instead is punt this unit forwards. Okay. Punty, punty, punt. Okay, so this is my combo. So punt him forwards, take some armor damage, he gets a turn, then I get to act, and then my Warleader, if he can't get off a good attack, I'll make him act again and get off some backstab action over here. Having 2 quick in a row turns. But he's probably going to get blasted by archers or something in the meantime, I don't know. His backbiter is next. That's, where is he? This guy here. 10, 12. So he can do some damage. Or break some armor. not an immediate threat. Lots of interesting things you can do with battering ram. I love it. Yeah, my computer's struggling a little bit. Okay, so go over here, kill this. Ooh, I should have actually backstabbed through here. That would have been the better move. But a dead Sky Striker is a dead Sky Striker. He did take that armor. Oh, that thing was way over here, so I didn't even need to move him here. Oh well. We live and we learn. So now that he's actually knocked armor off this one, if I'm going to use my Warleader, I'm going to use it on this guy. And I'm going to go in the front. But his backbite is probably not going to stand there. The thing is, if he comes out too far to attack, it's going to leave his archers open. So he does the perfect thing, moves to a position where he can attack. We'll kill this guy there. And, oh, no, he moved out of the way. I would have just done a normal attack. It would have killed, would have kept these archers defended. Instead, I can walk, oh, do I block my own dude to get off an attack on him? Huh. No, I did not. So I'm going to move to here. I'm going to use my ability on this dude right here. If I was even smarter, I would have tried to position so this provoker can't get there. He'd have to use a willpower to get there though, because that's 4 squares, and then a willpower to provoke. So this guy will still get off. And oh, he's scared of this one. But look at this. This guy is the one that's actually going to mess you up. So this is a good combo. I don't know whether, you know, I just got lucky and it worked, whether I played it really well or what. But it worked, so I'm finally happy. I've used these backbiters, the Warleader, and the strong arm all to the best of their ability to take out some archers. So, that was good. I like it. It's a nice change from the last 2 games where everything I tried to do just got completely shut down by my opponent. Like I battering rammed a guy through and then he just got provoked straight away. Maliced, I should say. But yeah, so that's good. So now my focus is on finishing off this last archer. Isn't an immediate. I'm going to wait till one of these backbiters gets another turn. So it's like a long-term issue. Deal with this backbiter, deal with this warhawk a bit more. So the question is, I will break on this backbiter. Do I want to use Bloody File anymore in this fight? I would use it on him if I got some good allies. I don't really care about that. So I'm just going to break as much armor as possible. Now I need to keep in mind that one of my armor breakers is dead. Neither of these guys can do any armor damage. These are my armor breakers right here. So I need to actually start breaking armor on this provoker pretty soon. Otherwise my strong arm ain't going to be able to do anything. And unfortunately he's away back. Whoop whoop. We can't really do anything. That's the price of setting up that combo. Leaves this guy out of the fight for a while. Costs 2 turns where he doesn't really do any damage, except to my own units. So 7/7 on both. She can't really hurt them much. They can each get her. He's going to be maliced. He'll get to act. What's this guy going to do, this Warleader? I think he's going to get hit off on this. Then that'll block the strong arm, but he can go around this side and attack him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to go in and kill this backbiter. He's an immediate threat. I don't need to give anyone any extra actions. All my turn orders are good. I might just straight up kill him because he's going to have a lot of armor break. And I can deal with the archers shortly. Whoa, did he just... Okay, he got a turn before the malice went off. What happens in this case? Does it just cancel? So he's got a re-malice. But it's this guy's turn. Or did he already attack? It must have already had his turn. Yeah, must have. Okay, I want to get an armor bonus over here. Because... Oh! Shut down! I could have walked around that, but I wasn't paying enough attention. If you actually looked at it, they added in the little icons. She had a big icon over her head. I paid no attention. So now I don't get to kill this beautiful, beautiful siege archer. And can I just say, the art in this game, so good. Boosh! That is a 1 strength archer doing work right there. Doing serious work. Now I need to... Okay, I blocked myself, so I can't actually get to the strong arm, but I should be able to... No. I can break her armor. 60% chance. I'm just going to break this guy's armor. That's pretty important. These backbiters need to break this provoker's armor real soon. Real soon. Okay, this backbiter. At least he can't malice anymore. Oh, it killed his own unit! Okay, he could have targeted this unit and spun around that way, but he targeted this unit and spun this way. So maybe it was a mistake, maybe it's fine. I don't know. This guy's actually blocked here, so I might punt... No, I can't. Oh, this poor strong can't do anything this match. I need to stand him in a spot where he's not going to block his own movement too much. Okay. Now I need to break some armor. Need. It's actually a pretty close game. I'll get these 3 guys that are okay. He's got these guys that I don't know how I'm going to kill him. And this guy who's still pretty tough. Oh, nice. Oh, I hit him. That's cool. Now he can just punch him in the face. Ah, this archer's going to be real hard to kill. Need to get this thrasher out of the way, but I can't. Yeah, losing all the armor break on this guy might have been a bit too much. I don't know. But he's got good movement actually. He can start to circle round. He can get off a good hit on this guy. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I'm gonna drop him to 1. That way he ain't scary. He can still whirlwind and kill this thrasher because he's got guaranteed 1 damage when he whirlwinds. But even if he attacks, he won't hit. So he should whirlwind, so then he gets shockwave. Oh, okay, I'm moving over here because I need to break some armor right now. So I can keep this strong arm at full life and full armor, full strength. I'll just be able to slowly walk towards this archer as long as she stays in the corner. And I can kind of scare her with this dude. Could do 1 armor break. Break my own armor by 1. Gonna have to. Need to do something. And this guy's probably got really good armor break, which is real bad. As for this archer, I can't get to her. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna break her armor. Could break his armor. Oh, I've got run through. Okay, I'm gonna run through and block her in a little bit. I'm gonna do 2. I could just break for 4. 2, 1, or 4. 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 equals 4. I'm gonna go for the armor break. I foolishly stood where he can whirlwind again. Never said I was a smart person. In fact, I often do play quite badly. But hopefully it's still useful to see what stupid mistakes I make, so that way you know not to make them too. Yeah, I think I just focus on killing the archer, killing the warhawk, and then I'll deal with this provoker in a long drawn out fight, where hopefully one of these two guys is alive so I can actually do a little bit of armor break. Okay, so I'm moving around, killing... I should have moved all the way there and just kill... I could have spent willpower to kill her right then. That would have been the best use of willpower you could possibly imagine. But instead I am dumb. Oh well. It's late. That's my excuse. So, Thrasher needs to break. Backbiter needs to break. He needs to also get out of the way. And then break. There we go. That's good. This guy can't make it all the way there. I haven't seen this provoker break much yet, have I? He's just been attacking the backbiter for strength damage. Oh, he's only got 1 break. That is fantastic news. Fantastic. Okay. So she's going to get 2 shots off. It's not going to do much. She needs to break, I guess. Oh, nice. So I think I'm actually going to go back and break this guy. I could use that backstab, actually. This might be the time to backstab, because it'll actually do 2 plus 3 damage. And since he can't do much, she's the immediate threat, she's the long-term threat. Killing her is my priority. I could have just ignored her and then got off an attack with the strong arm, but this softens her up a little bit, which doesn't really matter because she was going to die straight away anyway. I know that Thrasher might have had her and then she'd have a shot. She could have got off an extra shot and maybe it would have done a bit more damage. So I've kind of blocked the backbiter there, so that way he has to attack this guy, which isn't going to do much. Make him lose some armor. Make me lose some armor. So that was good. Worked better than intended. Or anticipated. Yeah, so my unintentionally good positioning, should pay attention to it, because it was actually quite effective. And then I win. So that was a good game. I finally won with this build. The only thing I did differently, well, the 2 things I did differently was tweak the build, so I got 2 backbiters, 1 Thrasher. Yeah, my last 2 games were a massacre as well. And the other thing I tweaked was switching around the stats on the Warleader, so that way he doesn't have break, but he's got better stats, so he can actually survive and he can actually attack and do useful things. Since I don't usually get into the fight until a bit later on, means my first 4 units have to have all really good break and survive long enough to do their break, so they can hit over the top with strength. And the most important change was I actually played okay, which is always nice. Okay, I'm going to play one more. That's probably all I have time for tonight. I'm getting pretty sleepy already, and I'm actually going to be pretty busy this weekend. So let's queue up and see if we can get another match. Hopefully against someone a little bit more experienced, so that way they can smash me and I can go, maybe I do suck at this game after all. Delicious, delicious water. So I'm just typing that queued up for a game, and I'm streaming with commentary. So if you want to come and win an easy match and be immortalized forever on my stream, you should queue up now. So there's good a time as any. And I'll link it in. Oh, Hawkward, this guy's pretty good. That's an interesting build. 2 War Masters, 2 Thrashers, 2 Siege Archers. War Master's got that splash on his attacks. So that'll be nasty. Thrashers, lots of guaranteed damage. Heaps and heaps of guaranteed damage on the enemy team. It's unsettling. Gonna hold him back slightly. He's got good movement, so I think that should be fine. Oh, so... Ow! Ow, 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 ow. So he runs in, hits... I'm glad I kept him back a little bit. Yeah, 17 strength, that's huge. Not much armor though, so I can counter-attack quite hard. So he's going for max strength down, yeah. Look at that, that's awesome. I'm gonna stay together and use this for now. I need to look at when he's... Okay, so I've got to get my Axemaster in position to block up that. But he can't let's look at his move range. Okay, he can get a hit off on him and they'll splash splash, so oh, he blocks me in! What a move. What a dude. It's cool. It's very, very cool. So, softened him right up. So I'm just going to go for a 4 break. I don't really need to break on this guy anymore. I should be able to hit over the top. Strong arms and whatnot. But I do need to get my backbiters into position. So this is going to hurt, another splash splash. But I'll get to counter-attack with a backbite, which will be decently effective. Where can this guy move? He can move everywhere. So backbiting's not the best here, because it means it's going to let his guy get an attack in. But at least then my strong arm can get in position for an attack. And it'll be a big attack too. Be a nice big juicy one. They're softened up, they're still immediate threats, their splash damage is super nasty. I want to start moving in to get to these siege archers now though. These 2 thrashers are good. Yeah, as I said. So I could punt this guy through and then deal with some siege archers, or I could just finish softening up. Siege archers are about to act, so punting through is not a good idea right now, I don't think. I'm going to go with... Move all the way across to here. Make as much space as possible. And slam this guy! Slammy slam slam. Boosh. Okay. That's good. So now I just need to soften up the other one, then I'll worry about archers. High strength thrashers, if they're just bloody flailing, like it doesn't matter if they're on 1 strength or 20 strength. Just need to make sure their armor's softened up, and make sure they're not breaking too much of my armor. So they're just doing guaranteed damage, so... what am I gonna do? Oh, I have actually blocked myself in here like a retard. I should have actually moved one further across here. Yeah. So that's a real bad play. Which way do I want to circle around? I think I'm just going to look like a chump and rest. So that was terrible. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to spend a willpower, get an attack off on him. And then he's kind of getting into range where he can threaten these archers. Look at these 10 strength, 10 armor, 7 strength archers. That is huge. They're going to be hard to kill. They'll last into the late game. That's what they're all about. Is he going to slag and burn? Oh, she moved extra fast. She wants to knock off some armor of this dude. Oh, slags him. Okay, so I told you I wanted to get to this guy. Doing it. Getting off. Pumped hit. May as well. He's got all this willpower. Got to do something with it. Oh, he's got that passive that does the splash damage. That's cool. And that's right in time, so with his turn he can't do too much damage. Got high armor guys. Oh, lands the splash attack. What was the chance of that? I don't know. Do not know. So I think I am going to bloody flail this one because he wants to move around and attack him. Good rolls, perfect rolls. So now he's done dinner. I just need to get this guy off this slag and burn. Backbite is probably going to take a bloody fail here. No! Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. But he can always pass his turn out. Okay. This guy is trapped. So he's going to break. He's going to pump. And then my backbiter can essentially kill him. This guy can't do much, but if he hits, it does splash into him. My priority's getting off this slag and burn and hopefully getting to this. No, he can't get to the thrush, he only moves 3. I don't know about these archers, man. I'm gonna have to just use my backbiter to break armor or something. Man, is that a guaranteed hit? It must be. Must be. So I'm gonna get to the slightly further away one. I'm gonna spend as much willpower as I can, which is only 1. I don't have much exertion. So now I might be able to deal damage on the next turn. This is probably going to draw his Thrasher away, which is bad because actually when he got off attacks on his Thrasher. I need to break armor on this Thrasher as well. Yeah, this game's not going good. Probably lose. I don't know. Got all this armor but no strength. Got some armor on these guys. This guy's not looking too crash hot. So who do I need to break armor on? Okay, so these 4 guys need to break armor on this unit, and maybe a little bit more on this unit. Okay, so get off the slag and burn. Get off an attack. It's gonna kill him, but so be it. What armor breakers does he have? These guys don't do much armor break. These ladies do a good amount of armor break. This guy has a good amount of armor break. So next priority is archers and that Thrasher. And I need to get at least 1 good strength hit off on him. Maybe with my Warmaster, leaving room for my backbiter to start to circle around. Oh, this is going to blow up. But now it's his turn, so I'm gonna move up to here. Oh, wait a second, wait a Wait a goddamn second. Going for it. Yeah, spend that willpower. Get all the way there. So it's going to break some armor on her, which is good. It's going to do a tiny bit of damage and some armor break on her. So 4 armor break, 1 damage. Kind of blocks them in a little bit. Gets him off there. This guy's almost dead. He's just got to spend that willpower as fast as he can with his bloody flails. I'll probably come and bloody flail these ladies. And this wall needs to get a hit off on this guy, because that's just too much strength to have sitting there, even if he is planning to bloody flail. Then I guess my shield master is going to have to try to knock some armor off this guy. I don't know. Seems rough. Dead. Goes for the kill. Moves up my turn order. Just going for this hit. Yeah. Gonna pump it. What else is he gonna do? One of these archers. He's not gonna get there though, because he doesn't move fast enough. 1, 2, 3. I could kill that guy. It's not a great move though. This poor slow strong arm. He just can't get anywhere. He just waddles towards the enemy. How's it looking for me? It's not looking great. I've got 1 strong guy, half, nut. He's got these 3 strong guys. He's coming over to break some armor. What's his armor break? No, he just goes for a strength hit and okay. Opens up this guy who it's my job to break this guy's armor. So get to it. Break as much armor as possible. This is this guy's job, just to break this guy's armor. Break her armor too if I can. But if all this guy does now is break these 2 units armor, he's done his job. Oh. I can't actually get all the way to them, but I can get real close. And this way they're like kind of pinned in. I'm going to go for the kill, because he kind of just had his turn. And I don't want to waste another turn completely. We'll give him some more turn advantage, but we're even 4 on 4, so it's not too bad. I had a bit of turn advantage, now I'm giving that up just to make things even. So this guy's granting armor, getting armor. I think he should probably try and break armor over here. This is the immediate threat. He needs to soften it up so those archers can get off some good puncture hits. He could even bloody flail. He's got tons and tons of strength. Good thing here is if I can actually hit this one, it'll splash and do 1 strength damage here, which would be fantastic. I'll hit it for 2 as well. So 3 damage on that to the archers, which are my primary threat at the moment, is great. And I can, if they don't move soon, I don't know, they're going to get another run through. Even rolls. But, Backbiter, gonna do the exact same thing he did last turn. Break 2 armor, deal some damage. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so that's going to make this guy's turn less effective, because he'll only be doing 1 and 1. That's not too bad. I can live with that. Kill an archer, hurt an archer a little bit. It's good in my book. This guy's still got bloody flails. This guy's got so many bloody flails. It's crazy. He's got to keep breaking his armor. They'll probably break her armor next. Oh, nice. Body block. Body block. And now this guy can't attack. That is great play. That right there. Perfect positional play. Here, I could get to here, hit her, kill her, get to this guy. Now, I can't hit anyone from there. I've got to attack this crappy thrasher here with 1 willpower. But I'm going to move slightly closer. Always move if you can move to get myself in position. I'm just thinking, like, if I could move that, no, I'd just kill this guy. There's probably no point pumping it. I can just attack over the top again. Unless I get really badly bloody flailed. Or I die, like, doesn't matter. This guy can one-shot him, this guy can one-shot him. This guy can... Oh, almost one-shot him. Yeah. Hey, if he dies with the willpower, that'd be bad, but... Since saving, it's not a bad move in this position. Okay, so we want to break on this archer. So I'm going to move to here. I'm going to break and pump it to 4. So I need to be able to kill her the next time I attack her. I like this diagonal positioning here. It, like, makes a wall. Just messes with all my positioning. It's real good. Actually, what I could have done last turn is moved to here, killed her, and then this guy could have moved to here and killed her. That would have been the better play. Like 100% better play. If I could replay that turn. Move here, kill her, move this guy up, get a hit on that archer. Would have been dreamy. But, as you are well aware, I'm bad at this game. And I just keep equalizing. But, on the very, very, very bright side, he doesn't have that much armor break left, and this guy's still 13-13. Probably doing 2 with these guys, or bloody flails for up to 3. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah, but it's gonna mess up his armor. So that was like I just broke his armor myself. That's cool. I'm moving this guy into the middle so they can't team up anymore. Don't want him granting extra armor. Doing as much damage to this archer as I can. Oh, good thing I saved that willpower. Pump it. Well, I mean, I've still got 1 willpower left. Oh, and does the splash. Yes, very good. Very good. Still a lot of armor to break on this guy. Siege Archer is probably the best person to do it, because then she won't lose all her armor and open herself up for huge counterattacks, since he still has 10 strength. You may as well move if you're just breaking armor. Oh, she goes slag and burn, because no, the turns are even. I don't see how that helps. Okay, he doesn't have any willpower, so he can't... Okay, so he's gonna break armor on this guy. Break all that armor. Yeah. And my strong arm will get a turn before him. And almost kill him. So that's good. I'll move 1, I'll take 1-1, but I'll sort him out. And then, so I've got the strength advantage at the moment. He's got puncture over here, but all my guys have really high armor. I have a huge armor advantage here, because he's been using bloody flails instead of breaking armor. In fact, I don't think he has much armor break on his team. So I'm moving 1. As I said right at the start, this guy's build is basically trying to do guaranteed strength damage. And look at this, at the end he hasn't broken enough armor, so my units have heaps of armor, and it's really hard for him to get in that extra, the last bit of strength damage. If my build didn't have as much strength as it does have, he would have killed me. Like, yeah, against these guaranteed strength damage builds you need lots and lots of strength, otherwise you just die. Okay, so this guy's the biggest threat. No, he's not. He's got no willpower left. So I'm killing this guy here. Then I want to kill that archer. Oh, it does the splash. Does the splash to the archer. Never forget. Never forget. Okay, next turn up is this guy. Axeman can kill. She should shoot the Axeman if she can. But yeah, that's fine. But I'm just going to move off it. Guaranteed strength damage. Cannot win you the game if you don't have enough of it. Oh, it's a really cool build, and it does real well against a lot of other builds. Basically any high... Oh! Oh! I didn't really think about that. That was a cool move. Forced me to detonate and kill my own Warleader. My guy's blocking himself. So I'm gonna... Wait, shouldn't he have just gotten a turn? That was real dumb, by the way. Hopefully it won't matter. %90 chance. Should I pump it? I'm gonna pump it. Oh! Oh, I was just going to tell you, you should spend some willpower on breaking armor instead of going for those 1-1 slag and burns. What I can do is go / general. Hopefully that way he'll hear it. Cool. That's me done streaming for tonight. Notice when I commentate I win games, when I don't commentate I lose games. That could tell you something. Or it could just tell you that when you're trying out a new build, you're probably going to lose your first few games. Like, when you first start playing a build, there's so much like nuance and little details and like tweaks of stats and stuff that you're not going to even understand until you play a couple of games and go, oh, look at that, my Warleader died in 2 attacks because he doesn't have any strength, or because he doesn't have any armor, or oh, he was right at the back so he couldn't actually ever break armor and he's got 4 armor breaks, so maybe I can trade out some armor. Stuff like that. So I mean there's heaps of nuances to every single unit and every single team as well. Like the interaction between all your units is huge. And it's going to take you a bunch of games to learn it. So if you're trying a new build or you're just starting out at the game, don't get disheartened. You're probably going to lose the first 3 or 4 games with any new build. Even just changing 2 classes as I did today, 2 units. But then you can hopefully tweak the build a bit, figure out if there are any things you can change about the build to improve it, and then also figure out those little tips and tricks. Get your initiative order just right so you can capitalize on all your little 1-2 combos and your little, battering ram and Warleader combos. And that way hopefully you'll be able to win some games. And also just the basics of like positioning. You saw some great play from both of my opponents. Really good positioning from Hawkwad. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the stream and I'll see you next time.